How is everybody right now? Doing good? That's awesome. So, I was sitting on the small yet comfortable roof of one of my true friends, Rebecca, along with one of her friends, Jojo. We told stories of our journeys through our life so far and what it really meant to live and be happy. Jojo said that he saw himself in the world doing everything that he possibly can, while Rebecca would be in New York, forgetting old experiences and building new ones. I told them that I wanted to be more self-reflective, more self-aware. I knew where I've been and I know where I intend to go in the future. By that time, it was just going too fast. I knew I had to get down from this roof despite my actual fear of heights. Rebecca climbed down from a roof only holding onto a small pipe and a thin ledge of concrete. Jojo asked me, "What are you actually afraid of? I mean, what do you think is going to happen when you climb down from the roof?" "Well, me falling or hurting myself like any other person would." "Do you know what fear stands for?" "No, what does it stand for?" "Someone once told me that fear stands for a false experience appearing real," he told me. I was stunned and compelled and even more curious as to why fear stood for what it meant, and I couldn't help but to think about it over and over. This realization helped me to take an even bigger risk in my life, coming out to my mother. My voice shook with every word I spoke. My eyes stung with every tear I shed. I just couldn't stop shaking. I felt so weak. And I felt as though I was risking my whole existence and my whole identity. And I told her who I really was, and I told her how I really felt, and that's something I don't do a lot. She told me she still loved me and that everything was going to be okay, that I was still her little boy, and thanks. And that I was surprisingly still Steven, and I felt good about it. And I felt fearless, and I felt so strong because, I got back on my feet after being knocked down so many times. I did something I never thought I would be able to do. I took a risk, and man, I'm free. So, in the end, thanks. So, in the end, you won't know how things will turn out when you take a risk. Things may get better or they can possibly get worse. But I have to trust myself that I have enough courage to get back on my feet and face whatever obstacle that comes in my way. Because sometimes false experiences do appear real, but they aren't. And for me, it's worth the possibility of being free. Thank you.